Hi, I'm Charles Kelly, and welcome to the Lancer Life. Today, continuing with my review of the top cigars as rated by Cigar Aficionado, I'm doing something a little bit different today because I'm joined by Kyle Shackleton from LFD Cigars, La Flor Dominicana. And he's here today. He's probably one of the busiest men in America now since the announcement of the Andalusian Bull being the #1 cigar. So, Kyle, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
And so, how has your life changed since the recent review?
It's been crazy since the recent review. I was out in Pittsburgh at this event, and we were just hanging around, and we were doing this event, and one of the other representatives from another company tells me that the Flor Dominicana got the #1 cigar of the year on Cigar Aficionado. I was like, "No, you're just messing with me." I mean, we've always been in the top 25, but we've never hit the #1 spot. So, sure enough, it gets released at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and 10:01 Eastern Standard Time. My phone was just
Ringing
blowing
off
off
the
the
hook,
hook, and I guess I kind of said to myself, I guess it is true. And I basically found out from an account that it was the Andalusian Bull, because before the other rep was able to tell me what cigar got it,
Yeah.
my phone was just ringing off the
yeah.
hook.
That's outstanding. How
Yeah.
long has the Andalusian Bull been out? Because my introduction to it was actually reading about it when the ratings came out.
So we actually just released it this year in 2016 at the IPCPR that we do in Las Vegas. It's a convention for our industry where we showcase products and have a bunch of retailers out, and different distributors from other countries, and all the different manufacturers. So we actually showcased it there, and it went to market, and it was really well reviewed and received by the whole market, and then we got the rating, and it just
Just blew up.
blew up. Yeah,
That's
exactly. So,
Very tasty. Tell me, what's in it?
well, we use an Ecuador Corojo wrapper with a Dominican filler and binder. One of the great benefits that we have as La Flor Dominicana Cigars is we have our own factory and farm. Lido really is an integral part of making each and every cigar that goes into production. So he overwatches the farm, the factory, and he really just has a full control over the whole process from seed to cigar. And I think that's something that you taste in all of Flor Dominicana cigars in terms of the quality of the construction, the actual flavor profile itself. And this cigar is just another testament to what Lido can do with his tobacco.
Okay. One of the tobaccos that I saw in there that I don't see too often is the Pelo de Oro. Could you tell us a little bit about
So
that?
Pelo de Oro, if I understand correctly, it translates to hair of gold. And what it speaks to is the actual appearance of the tobacco when it's hanging in the curing barns. It has this very distinct appearance to it. And it's a tobacco that we have out of the about 5 or 6 different seeds that we grow down in our farm, and do different blending with and such. And it's definitely one of our integral tobaccos that we use in a bunch of different blends. And this does have some Pelo de Oro in it.
What type of character would that impart?
It all depends on what you use it with. Like Pelo de Oro by itself, I can't say that I've actually smoked a puro of Pelo de Oro.
Pelo de Oro is not a tobacco you typically see in cigars. I can't think of a single blend that I've had that I've known that it's in there. What would distinguish, or what would let me know smoking a cigar that there's Pelo de Oro in it?
Honestly, from as far as our palates are concerned, the best way to figure out if Pelo de Oro is in it is to look up the blend description.
Okay.
It's amazing what so many of these amazing blenders have done nowadays with the different tobaccos that are at their hands. It's also, to my understanding, Pelo de Oro is also like a slang word for the actual varietal of tobacco, because it's the hair of the gold hair. You know what I
Okay.
mean? It's not even like really a description of the actual
Oh,
seed itself.
okay, okay.
But you know,
I just know it works. I can tell you that.
it's tasty. Yeah.
There's every Flor Dominicana I've smoked is, to me, they're after dinner smokes because they're really potent. And I had a pretty good sized meal before I came here in anticipation of smoking this. So this is a pretty heavy, potent smoke, and one would think that there's Nicaraguan tobacco in here,
Yeah.
but it isn't.
No, no, it. A lot of Lido's cigars have this reminiscent spice and pepper and real just amazing array of flavors that you find in some Nicaraguan tobacco nowadays. What Lido has done in the Dominican Republic, he has been able to basically create really full-bodied, full-flavored Dominican cigars, which wasn't really a traditional thing that was being made out of the Dominican Republic. Everybody thought that anything that comes from the Dominican Republic would be truly a mild,
Medium or mild?
yeah,
Okay.
medium at best.
Okay.
And then until Lido really started growing some fuller-bodied tobacco and curing and fermenting it in different methods and different ways, we were able to make some really full-bodied cigars, and now we're kind of the king of
full-body cigars. Absolutely, because as you know, I've developed in my, I guess, my cigar palate. I think I started off favoring Dominican cigars, but as I grew and wanted a little more punch and kick, I naturally gravitated to the Nicaraguan. But I keep the Flor Dominicana cigars in my box. In fact, as part of my book, I wrote about the top 25 cigars from 2013. I keep 2 oral chisels in my cigar humidor at all time, and as well as others as I accumulate them over time. I'll smoke everything else, but I'll keep those oral chisels kind of as an ode or reminder of some really good times for me. But yeah, this is a potent stick.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely on the fuller body. You've got some really great flavors, leather, spice, a little bit of like a smoky, like a hickory kind of taste to it. And it's one of the things that's really enjoyable too is you can there's cigars out there that are full bodied just for the sake of being full bodied.
Right.
And for me personally, the cigars that are like that, I don't particularly enjoy. With this cigar, it is definitely no less than full bodied, but it's got an amazing bouquet of flavors and really just a wide arrangement of different tastes. And I think that's just what Lido does so well in his blending abilities is he's able to appeal to the fuller bodied smokers and definitely give you something that you're looking for, but also give you a broad range of flavors.
Yeah, this is absolutely an outstanding cigar in my opinion. Definitely worthy of the top spot. So so are they? I'm sure they're flying off the shelves. Are you having, how's supply keeping up with demand right now?
Supply and demand. Obviously, as soon as we get the #1 rating, it goes through the roof. And then the retailers that had them and had a few boxes laying around don't want any longer, so they're calling you. So almost every single one of my accounts was calling me within the first 2 days, 3 days of the rating and everything, and we're obviously trying to keep up with it. We went ahead and we got some more of the molds that were made. We're going to have some more rollers that are going to be producing these cigars.
Great.
So we're going to do everything within our means in order to create more of these cigars to keep up with the demand. But one of the things that is a real foundation of La Flor Dominicana is we don't rush this process at all. And although that might not appeal so much in the grand scheme of things, it's going to appeal to you guys, the smokers out there.
The quality is going to be there.
We're just going to make sure that when you light up this cigar, it is everything that everyone has talked about. And it's really great to be a part of that process because I can confidently recommend you, Charles, to smoke that cigar, and I can say to you that's going to be the exact same cigar that you're smoking now and 6 months from now.
Good stuff.
So Lito's doing everything he can. It's funny. There's a big congratulations out to Lito because he is. If anybody's ever met him, he's just a very humble and amazing person, and it really was just an awesome feeling to hear from him and talk with him about how what his roller coaster of a ride has been over the past 23 years of making cigars.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow. Well, congratulations, Lito Gomez. Congratulations to the Flor Dominicana family. You produced a jewel. Thanks, Kyle, for joining me. I'm here at Jacob's Cigar and Tobacco Outlet in Ridley Park, Pennsylvania, not far from the airport. I think he's got a couple left, but they're not going to last long. So thanks again, and good luck to you moving forward.
Appreciate it, Charles. Thanks for having me.
All right, my pleasure. For more reviews, because I'm definitely going to do a written review on this, you want to visit me at www.thelancerlife. Share and subscribe on the Lancer Life YouTube channel, and I promise 2017 I'll be dedicated to putting at least one video out there a week, but you won't know if you don't subscribe. So enjoy, and in the words of Jacob, stay smoky, my friends.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.